Welcome to Voice of the Inland Empire, your weekly adventure into the who, what, where, and why of our Southern California communities. And today, we are joined by Melissa Day, who is the president of the Foothill Family Shelter Board of Directors. And this is a great organization that helps those in need with transitional housing, giving them a hand up, not a handout. And we're going to learn about what they do, their thrift store, their special events, and how you can even volunteer and help out this worthy cause. Now, be sure to check out our website at voiceoftheinlandempire.com, where you'll find a complete listing of all the times and days and locations our show can be seen, as well as an archive of past shows as well. We have a wonderful show lined up for you today, so don't go away. We will be right back. Hi, I'm Ron Stark, known as the voice of the Inland Empire. We've been on the air for almost 20 years, interviewing and discussing important people, places, and things in the IE. Our show was recently covered by Inland Empire magazine. Check us out on Charter Cable or visit our website at voiceoftheinlandempire.com or on Facebook or YouTube by searching Voice of the Inland Empire. It is that time of the show when we say hello to today's guest, and we are joined by Melissa Day, who has the incredible job of being president of the board of the Foothill Family Shelter, although that's not really your job because you're a volunteer. You don't get paid for it.
I'm a volunteer. That's the job I love and choose, actually. So.
But your day job is, I want to get this right, you're with Wells Fargo, relationship manager in government banking.
Yes.
Your job with Foothill Family Shelter sounds a lot more fun.
It is more fun.
Yeah, okay. Just wanted to be clear on that. Now, you know, we were talking before we went on the air. I think if you asked just about anyone in the IE if they've heard of Foothill Family Shelter, everyone would say yes. If you asked them what exactly your organization does, they may not be as clear on that. So tell us a little bit about Foothill Family Shelter.
Thank you so much, because I've actually been toying with that for a while. We have quite a few people who have, I've heard of your organization, but what do you do exactly? Who do you serve and how do you serve? We are a transitional housing program, and I would not call us traditionally homeless shelter. We do serve homeless families, but there's a full application and intake process, as well as a full program that the staff and the residents go through for 6 months, a year, to 18 months. They have counseling appointments, they have therapy appointments, they give back to the community. They also save 50% of their salary. So that's one component, and we have those programs of intake twice a year.
So with that said, and when you say transitional, the ultimate goal then being to get these people on their own 2 feet
yes,
out
absolutely.
on their own.
So we give a hand up versus a hand out, and we truly believe in that philosophy. So that's something that we do. So we'll have folks in there for 90 days, families that are just transitioning, maybe someone lost their job or something of that nature, and then the goal is to have them have permanent housing on their own.
Now, what kind of housing do you supply them with? Are these homes, apartments,
They're
group
apartments.
houses?
We have 2 apartment complexes in Upland.
Wow,
Yes.
complexes.
Well,
Wow.
they're small complexes, but they're still complexes, yes.
So how many total do you guys house at any given time?
We house about up to 20 at a given time, 20 families. And we're one of the only organizations like this, and this is one of the reasons I was really wanted to be a part of it and continue to be, is based on we house the whole family. So there's no separation of the family. There isn't anything like that. So we take the whole family unit and really help them grow and give them a hand up and support them to grow on to their goals of having their own home.
That is so great. And with the counseling and the support and the saving, for a lot of these families, I mean, look, this isn't the best economy. It's getting better, but slowly. So all it takes, and we all live paycheck to paycheck, you know, one bad bit of luck for really almost any of us, we could end up in a bad place. And it's great to know there's an organization like yours. So how long have you been serving with Foothill Family Shelter?
I have been the board president this fiscal year and on the board 3 years prior. So I've been on the board now going on my 4th year.
Wow. So why did you join, or did someone just hold a gun to your head?
It was.
And why do you stay?
So I'll talk a little bit why I joined. It was a work obligation for the company I worked for at the time, because they have very close roots with Foothill Family Shelter, and one of the board members had to transition off, and I always wanted to join a board and give back, and really didn't know where that fit. So I joined the board back in about 2013, and was really what I would call a voting member. And as I learned more about the program and loved the program, I got really more involved, and I'm actually on my 3rd assignment at my 3rd company and taken the organization with me. And and the companies I've worked for have now supported the organization based on the efforts and support. I love this organization and what they do every day.
And you know, that's really a telling story. Yeah, maybe you were kind of pushed into this organization, although you wanted to do something. But the fact that you stayed says that your heart is really in it.
Absolutely.
And they do so much good. Well, we're going to take a quick break, but when we come back, I want to talk about your thrift store, which I've been to. I'm not shy. I mean, you have some great bargains there.
Absolutely.
And it's so cool because it's like a treasure hunt every time you go. You never know what you're going to find. And then what you do to help these families in December. And we're going to talk about your big annual signature event coming up.
Great.
So don't go away. The best part of this conversation is yet to come. We'll be right back. We are back and coming to you from one of my favorite places in the world. We are at Charlie's Stars and Stripes in Old Town Upland, and we're shooting in their back banquet room, which is available for renting, by the way. But out in the restaurant, they have daily food specials, they have music on the weekends, events during the week. In fact, many nights you'll find me sitting at the bar having dinner and a drink. And if you see me, come by and say hello. I always appreciate that. Our guest today is Melissa Day, who is the president of the board of the Foothill Family Shelter. And Melissa, we talked in the first segment about what your organization is and does, but something you guys do that I think is really cool is you have a thrift store.
Yes, and I think that's really cool too. I get quite a few of my items there actually. So.
All right, do you get first look before I go in?
No, I don't.
Because I'm calling foul if you do.
No, I don't. I'm a client just like everyone else is. So,
okay.
The board determined 2 years ago to open a thrift store. Quite a few nonprofits, when they want to generate revenue, look at what type of inventory do they have. And at our organization, we receive quite a few donations of clothing, of shoes. We have a clothing closet, of food, of everything. So we said, let's look at opening a thrift store. So we did 2 years ago. It's on Mountain and Foothill Boulevard in the Stater Brothers Shopping Center.
Yes, it's right there in the little shopping mall. It's easy to get to.
It is. And we actually have a community shopping day coming up this Saturday. You can bring in a coupon. You pay $5 for the coupon, and you receive 40% off your purchase. And you can get those at the store. The store has a variety of items, from clothing to housewares to children's items. We receive tons of furniture in the store, and it's a great way for us to connect to the community. All proceeds for the Foothill Family Thrift Store go back to the programs for Foothill Family Shelter.
And I challenge anyone to walk in that store. I challenge you to walk in and leave without buying something. It won't happen. Really, really cool stuff. So this show is airing in the month of December, and you do some very special things for those you help in the month of December.
Absolutely. So we do quite a few things for our families. We do a shopping day with Santa. We provide them gifts. We do cookies with Santa. We also do toy wrapping and wrapping of gifts at Barnes & Noble. So it's really all about showing the families what it's like to have a Christmas and bring back that to the community.
And you know, that's great, because these families you're helping, well, being very appreciative, I'm sure, you know, this isn't a stellar time in their life.
Correct.
I mean, obviously, or they wouldn't be where they're at. So helping make that holiday a little more special, especially if there's kids involved, I think is just really wonderful.
Absolutely.
That you do that. And then coming up in May is your big annual signature event.
Absolutely. So in May, we have our signature event at Padua Hills, and it's one of our most noted events within the community, and it's really to create awareness for our organization, but also bring friends of the shelter into our family. It is a fundraising event. We definitely look to that event to create great sponsorships and partnerships within the community.
That is awesome. And every year that event it's a great event. And if anyone is interested, we'll tell you how to get tickets in a bit. But first, like most organizations of your type, you're always looking for volunteers.
Absolutely. So quite a few people think, and even myself when I first joined the board, when you join a board and you're not familiar, you think, oh, there's 100 people that work in this organization. So we have 8 employees, and they're not all full-time, and that includes employees from the Thrift Store. And so the way we run this organization and the success of all the events and things we do is through the help and support of volunteers. Continuous volunteers are really key, and if you or any of your organizations that you're involved in, any of your high school troops, Girl Scout troops, Boy Scout troops, anything like that would like to volunteer, please reach out to us, because we're always looking for things to do and volunteers.
And you know, if everyone just gave even just one day
Yes.
a year to something. So if you, like Melissa, have been thinking about how to give back to the community, if someone wants more information on how they can volunteer, get tickets for your big event, or anything else we've talked about, how do they reach you?
They can reach us on Facebook at Foothill Family Shelter or www.foothillfamilyshelter.com.
All right, Melissa, thank you for all you personally have done for this organization and for what the entire organization does for our community.
Thank you.
Don't go away. We will be right back. Our park series brings us to Prado Regional Park in Chino. Yes, I said Chino, right off of Euclid Avenue, but I'm telling you, once you pull into the park and drive back, it's as if you're in the middle of beautiful wilderness with lakes, bird sanctuaries, an equestrian area, archery, a shooting range, boating, fishing, children's play area, zero-depth water park, and more. It is an amazing park with both RV and tent camping. Full hookups for RVs, which, as you all know, is one of my favorites. Let's take a few moments and explore this beautiful park. The entrance to Prado Regional Park and the beginning of your escape into the beauty and serenity of nature. Want to bring a group to Prado? Lots of areas for group activities. And how about having an early morning sunrise or an early evening sunset gathering, looking over the fire pits and telling spooky stories, or just having a great time with friends and a beautiful view. There are 5 different shelters or sanctuaries for mallards, osprey, blue heron, red-tailed hawk, and peacock. If you're a lover of birds, there are plenty to see here at Prado Regional Park. Let's take a look at the mallards. There's something so peaceful, calming, and serene sitting here overlooking the mallard shelter. And beyond that, the rest of the beautiful lake. Everyone loves to come out to Prado Regional Park and hang by the lake. In fact, sometimes they turn out by the gaggle. Have a small electric boat? Bring it here to Prado. And for only $5, you can launch it. Maximum length 15 feet. And wouldn't it be wonderful to just coast and float around this beautiful, marvelous lake? Whether you're camping or here for the day, bring the kids by the Fun for All playground, where there's a wealth of things to climb, jump, and play on, as well as a zero-depth water park. Planning a competitive event? Prado Regional Park boasts several softball fields as well as soccer fields that are available for your use. There is so much to do here at Prado Regional Park, but right now let's go check out the disc golf course, because I love disc golf and I'm really bad at real golf. Here we are at the beginning of the disc golf course. What a beautiful way to spend the day in the beauty and serenity of beautiful Prado Regional Park. If you would prefer 18 holes of golf with a ball rather than a flying disc, check out nearby El Prado Golf Course. Towards the north end of the park is the Prado Equestrian Center. Let's take a look. Ready for a ride through the beautiful, scenic, and picturesque Prado Regional Park? Come on by and rent a horse and enjoy the beauty of nature. Bringing the family or a larger group to Prado, there are many picnic areas as well as medium and large shelters for your bigger groups, and even a multi-purpose room right here on the park. We've spent a great day here at Prado Regional Park in Chino. Now I'm ready to sit down and relax and enjoy the sun setting over the hills and the lake. And then back to the RV for some of my famous baked chicken, which really is much better than my half-baked jokes. Hope to see you out here at Prado Regional Park in the very near future. Today, we are at one of San Bernardino County's most popular parks, Yucaipa Regional Park. It is up in the foothills of Yucaipa, just a short drive from Oak Glen. In fact, we're going to go do some apple picking in a little bit, and the park is gorgeous. We're in the RV area with full hookups, and it's like camping in the middle of the forest, in the middle of the park. It's beautiful. There's also tent camping, a whole area for day use, a water slide, disc golf, and so much more. In fact, we're going to go take a look around right now. Let's see what we can find at Yucaipa Regional Park. Love the sun? How about laying out on the sand on a beautiful summer day? And if you get a little hot, taking a dip by going down the fun water slide into the cool, refreshing water. The water slide, the beach area, the kids' playground, one of 3 lakes, and all the amenities are grouped together in one centralized location, ensuring you, your family, and friends will have a wonderful time here at Yucaipa Regional Park. A day by the lake. I can't imagine many things more restful, more peaceful, or more enjoyable than that. This is just one of the many picnic areas overlooking the water slide the lake, and the children's play area. Lots of room to spread out, play sports, throw the football or baseball around, maybe even do some volleyball or just relaxing in the sun. And as always, restrooms are nearby. Here we are at beautiful Lower Lake One, with sandy beaches to lay out, places to picnic, relax, fishing, or just sitting quietly watching the ducks glide across the water. Yucaipa Regional Park is a perfect place for group tent camping. Get together your friends, family, and relatives, pitch some tents, and have a great time enjoying being in the outdoors. What a great place this would be to bring a group, all pitch your camps, hang out, have fun, and at night sit around the blazing bonfire telling spooky stories, or just talking about how much fun you had during the day. Up for a game of horseshoes? I know I always am. Remember, close actually counts for something. Not up for group camping, but just want to have a big group for a picnic? Lots of wonderful spaces to do that here at Yucaipa Regional Park. Enjoy hiking miles and miles of trails accessible through the Yucaipa Regional Park trailhead. What an incredible view at the beginning of the Yucaipa Regional Park trailhead. Get ready for a wonderful walk. Hi, I'm Ron Stark. I own one of the fastest growing, most creative ad agencies in the region, Voice Marketing. Check us out online at voicemktg.com. We work with clients ranging from the county of San Bernardino to the star of the hit TV show Hoarders. Call or email me personally at the phone number or email address below, and check out my TV show, Voice of the Inland Empire, on Charter Cable and online. For years now, you hear me in every show talk about how much I love Charlie's Stars and Stripes and how I am often here dining, and if you see me to come by and say hello, and some of you have, which is actually kind of cool. Equally cool is we are joined today by the proprietor, the owner of Charlie's Stars and Stripes himself, David Moore. And David, first off, I want to say thank you for allowing us to shoot our show here every month. This is such a great environment. But part of what I like about Charlie's is that you guys have specials almost every night of the week. You have events. Tell us a little bit about your establishment.
First of all, it's our privilege that you can come here and do this.
Oh,
okay?
Well, thank you.
So we enjoy it very much. But Charlie Stars and Stripes is a restaurant that caters to the military, to having people come in. We have veteran specials, but we also have regular lunch and dinner every single day. We're open 8:30 in the morning on Saturday and Sunday.
And you have breakfast on those days.
We have breakfast on those days. We have live bands on Friday and Saturday nights. We have trivia on Wednesday night. So Monday Night Football. There's just a lot happening at Charlie's all the time.
And this is, not only do I like to dine here anyway, especially because I live right down the street and can walk, but you have all of the sports events going. And what a great place to come and hang out and watch sporting events. And you have specials.
Absolutely. And so I have to plug, first of all, the Dodgers, because we had the Dodgers every single night.
Okay, for your sake. And how long have you had season tickets for the Dodgers?
40 years.
Yeah.
So yes, so the Dodgers were special here. But on top of that, right now, of course, we have NFL. We have the sport package, and so all NFL games are here, and we have specials for NFL on Monday night, Sunday, and Thursday night. NFL specials.
And this is I love coming here for breakfast on a Saturday or Sunday. Not only is the food great and the portions big, but you have Bloody Marys and mimosas. Not that I'm an alcoholic or anything.
Yeah. Okay, right. $4 Bloody Marys, $3 mimosas, and that is all morning and into the early afternoon. And you'll find me here typically on a Saturday or Sunday enjoying that too.
Excellent. That's the other thing is, David, you're here a lot and you interact with your guests. And to me, what makes any restaurant special is when the owner, the head chef, whomever, interacts with the guests. But real quick, so I wanted to talk about the room that we shoot in every month. This is your banquet room, and it's an awesome room, and it's available for special activities.
Yes, and this room, we just remodeled it. There's TVs on all the walls, but we've changed out to tables and chairs so we can accommodate more banquets. We have a $300 charge for that, but that's not really a charge. You spend $300 worth of food and alcohol, and you get the room for free. So $300, you get the room for free. We can hold up to 60, 65 people in here, and we have a special menu for it. And it's a great room to come have a Christmas party, Thanksgiving party, whatever.
And actually, speaking of that, what do you have coming up at the restaurant for the holidays?
Oh, so we're going to be open Thanksgiving. We have not been open Thanksgiving ever, but we're going to be open Thanksgiving. We're going to open up at 3 o'clock to 10 o'clock, and we're going to have a special Thanksgiving dinner for anybody that wants to come down and join us. We would love to have them. And so there's a Thanksgiving dinner. And then we also have a Christmas dinner, same thing in the afternoon. And then we have our New Year's Eve party coming up.
An all-night kind of New Year's Eve.
All-night thing. We did it last year. We were packed. It was a good thing we had a special menu. And so we had a New Year's Eve party with a live band, with party favors.
Do you guys sell out on that?
Yes, we sold out. We've only done it once, so it was a new thing for us, but we sold out. And we just classed up the joint a little bit and put tablecloths on everything.
Nice.
And it was a very good time.
Well, if someone wants to make reservations for that, or Thanksgiving, or even Christmas, or just wants to know what's going on here at Charlie's, how can they do that?
CharlieStarsandStripes.com. We have a Facebook. We have Instagram. We have the phone number here. They're all available. But certainly the Facebook is the easiest way to do it.
So just search Facebook for Charlie Stars and Stripes. David, thank you again, and I'm looking forward to joining you on New Year's. I'm putting in my reservation for 2 now.
You got it.
Don't go away. We will be right back. What a great show. I so enjoyed chatting with all of our guests, and I especially want to thank you for tuning in and joining us. And please remember to set your DVRs so you never miss another episode of Voice of the Inland Empire. Or if you'd like to watch 24/7, check out our website at voiceoftheinlandempire.com, where you'll find not only our current shows, but an entire archive of years worth of past shows that I hope you'll enjoy watching. And while you're there, drop us an email. We'd love to hear from you, what you like about the show, ideas to improve the show, or perhaps even thoughts for a show guest. Our guests need to have topics of broad general interest and be non-commercial in nature. Or if you'd prefer a more traditional way of contact, give us a call at 909-746-8846. So, until next time, this is Ron Stark reminding you to be productive, care for your world and the people around you, work hard, find time for fun, but always remember to give back whatever and whenever you can. Until next time, goodbye for now.